till now we added on entry by using post request, and then we also get the token by using also the post request, and after that we updated the entry by using the put request. Now let's see how we can extract data or how we can get the data. For example, we want to get data same ID after the update. So if we jump to the postman and if we go to this request get booking by ID, if we click over there, here we see this is the get request, and here there is the ID, and this is the URL, and this is the resource after that. And here inside the header only we have content type essentially application JSON, and the body there is nothing. For get request there is no body, only like this path parameter or query parameter is there generally. If we go to that booking get booking this API, basically RESTful Booker API, and if we click here get booking, and here is the same URL, and here it is showing this is also get method, and this is for extracting on book information, and there is no other information, and the output should be like this. Now let's implement this thing. So I'm going to jump the Eclipse IDE editor, then after that I'm going to initialize first rest assured URL, which already I added in this program, so we can reuse that thing. And now for rest assured there is 3 block, right? So the first part is given, so here is the given block, and what is given here, so here given basically there is only one information is there, that is let me show you, that is only this content type. So I'm going to add this content type, and this is header, right? So I'm going to use a header, and here is the header, HEADER header, and then I'm going to add that information. So this is the content type, and then and after that we have to assign the value. So this is the value I'm going to assign over there. So this is the given block. Now after that we need to add the when block, right? So this is the precondition we already completed. Now I'm going to add the when block, and here this is a get request, right? So we have to use dot get, and then we also need to add the resource, right? So what is the resource? So if we check carefully, the resource is booking and then the ID. So I'm going to copy the entire thing, but we will not use the ID, rather we'll capture this ID dynamically. So here if we go to the editor, then we have to add this thing. Okay, so booking is a resource, and then after that we need to assign the ID, but ID is not here. I will not do manually, rather I'm going to add it from here. So when we created the post request, at that time after the request we get response. Inside the response, if we extract, then we can get the ID. So this is the ID we got like this way. It's a booking ID. So I'm going to use this thing here. Okay, so given block done, when block done. So I'm going to format it a nice looking way, so like this way when. So this is also when block, and now finally we have to add the then block, and inside then block we can do many things. We can actually assert that this type of thing, whether it is able to get that data or not, like that. And also we can extract the data if we want. So if you want to extract the data, we can use extract command, I mean extract function dot, then this is coming from response, right? Response, then dot, and we have to convert it to a string, as a string. So you can use as a string like this way. Okay, and we can assign this thing inside a variable. So for example, the variable name is string, a string like this one, get response, like this way. So like this. Okay, so get response, given block, when block, then block, and then finally we can print this output. So you can print the output like sys system out system.out.println, and then here we can tell that this is the output, right? So for example, I can show the entire get response. So like get response data. For example, I am just typing like this way, and then after that we have to type the variable name get response. We need to assign it here. Okay, so now done. Now let's try to run it. Right click and then run as Java application, and if everything is fine, then we will not get any error and we will get the output like this. So here actually there is a spelling mistake. I'm going to fix it like this. It should be get, make it capital also, get like this. Okay, now run it again, and here you see that get response data, first name, FewSteps update, this thing. So it updated everything, and also is showing the data also here, right? Whole data it is showing. Now let's try to do one thing. So we completed this thing, booking ID, right? So now let's do one thing. Let me show you whether it is updating properly or not. I'm going to test from this payload. So payload, basically previously we added like FewSteps this thing. Now I'm going to update it like simple way, updated this thing, updated, and instead of 2000 I'm making it 299 for example. Okay, let me check whether it is working properly or not now. So initially it entered this type of value. It will create a new entry, and after that it will update, and after updating it will show whether it is updating properly or not. Okay, so I'm going to jump to the API testing this thing. Now I'm going to run, right click, then I'm going to choose run as, not run as, yes, run as Java application, this one, and very shortly we will see the output. And here we see, so at the beginning for the post request, this is the response body, right? 3083. So this is the ID, and based on this ID it updated the data from FewSteps. This is the previous, like first steps. When we enter data, we added this data, right? FewSteps. So here it is showing few updated steps updated. So basically it is updating, and previously it was $300, now it is $299, right? It entered 300 and now we are getting 299. Okay, and get response data. So this data and this data will be the same. So here it is showing first name, few data, few updated, last name, steps updated, and also price 299. So that means everything is working. And basically we can write a comment here like getting the booking details. Okay, so that's it. So hopefully you are very clear with at least 3 methods. Post method to add the data, then update, for updating we use put method, and for getting the details we use get method. And here we also checked that status 200, that means it is successful. And here if you check carefully, for get request the success is 200 means success, and we are getting also the same thing. So in the next video we'll see how the delete is working. So what we will do, we will delete the same entry, and after that we will check whether it is really able to delete it or not.